Hey folks, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Unmasked. Today, we're going to talk about how to price your home when it's time to sell. All right guys, so it's time to sell your house, but you need to know what is the best price to sell your house. So there are a couple ways you can do this. You can pay for it or not pay for it. The way you can do it with not paying for it is you have your real estate agent run comps for you, the comparables. What it does is it compares your house with the other houses that are on the market that either are selling, have sold, or are under contract. Those are the three. So sold, pending, or for sale. And the comparables will come back to you in multiple ways. It'll be what are the houses, what are their addresses, how close are they to your house, and what square footage are they, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how much room is there in the garage, how much room is there for the house, the lot size, and the overall size of the house. All of these little bits of information can be used to help guide you on what your house should sell for. Now, I do have a certificate in real estate appraisal. I've been investing in real estate for almost 20 years, and one of the ways that I find the value of the house is by comparing my house to all the houses that are closest by, the most comparable to my house, to see what they sold for, what they're selling for, and what they're on sale for. By taking all three of those, you can kind of see where the market's going, if it's going up or down, and taking that information, you can compare also, if my house is a 3-bed, 2-bath house, and the property that's similar to mine is a 4-bed, 2-bath house, well, there also is a difference in cost in that one extra bedroom. So I can factor that in. You can get that for free, like I said, by talking to a real estate agent. Now, your agents will pick usually somewhere between 6 houses or so that are close by. The agents will usually do this for free, get you the comps, especially if you're going to use them as your seller's agent, and that works out great. You can also spend about $300 to $500, probably closer to $500 now, for a real estate appraisal, for an appraiser to come in and appraise your house to give you what they think your house is worth. Now, this is an educated opinion. They also will get comparables in the area, but they will consider other things as well, as distance from the house, year that the property was made. They also will consider, is it colonial style, Baroque style, or whatever. The Victorian, doesn't matter. They'll look at all those things and compare your house to other houses, and they will mathematically come up with a formula to determine what your house is worth. They could do it price per square foot. They could do a bunch of things. Do they have a pool? Do you not have a pool? And they subtract or add value accordingly. An appraisal will give you a ton of information to go off on what your house should sell for. Now, if you price your house right, here's the important thing. Majority of the people, if they accept an offer within the first week, it is closer to their offer price than any other time. The longer you wait from the time you list your house to the time you actually sell your house, the longer it is before you accept an offer, the lower the offers usually get. So for instance, I believe it was 57% or so of people will get what they're offering within that first week. After that, it goes to 50% and then less as time goes further on. So if you have your house listed for $300,000, within that first week you get offers, those are gonna be your best offers. From then on, the offers go down. One of the things that I do as a real estate investor, when I'm looking at properties, I look at the properties that have been on the market for 90 days or more. Those are the people who have gotten to that desperate zone, especially in the seller's market. If they're in the seller's market and their house has been listed for 90 days, there's a pain point that hasn't been fixed. You talk to that real estate agent as an investor, and you find out what it is and you fix their pain point. Now, for you, you're trying to sell your house now. You don't want to wait 3 months. So if you price your property right, then you won't have those issues. Every property that I've done an analysis on before I sold it has sold like that, because I know that I'm asking the price that the market demands. And when people see that, they know that it's right. I usually come down about $1,000 below. Let's say it's $370,000, I'll come to $369,900. I'll drop it $100. That way I have the same pricing. Hey, people do that with gasoline. They do that with prices in the grocery store. They put a 9 at the end, the 99 cents or whatever. You can do that with real estate too. And what's gonna happen is when you have a property that's listed at say $349 versus $350, well, people put in, I want a house between this price range. People don't put, I want a house between $351 and $347. No, they'll say I want a house between $300 and $350, and they'll pick even numbers. So if you're gonna pick a number and you say, oh, $361, well, people aren't gonna find that unless they're looking for prices up to $375. So if you put $374,900, you're going to be within that $375 range or the $350 range or the $400 range. So every $25,000 or so, that's what people are searching in those engines. And the higher you get, now it's between $50,000, not $25,000. So you want to make sure that you understand the pricing in your area, how close you are to one of those major marks. So if somebody's looking, for instance, properties between $300,000 and $350,000, and you have yours priced at $349,900, then when those properties come up, usually the search engines will put you at the top because they do it in price order quite often. Take my word for it, guys. This is how people sell. So you want to consider all these things when it comes time to sell the property. Talk to your real estate agent and make sure you're listing it at the right amount. Now, if you price it just slightly below what it's worth, that's when you'll start to get offers more than what you're offering. You'll get right at what you're offering and more, but you usually won't get less. Now, if you go way lower, then people will think there must be something wrong with their property, and then you won't get as many offers. If you go way above, they'll think that's way too much, and they won't offer on it. So there is a psychology of pricing your property just right. Your real estate agent will be able to help you with that. An appraiser would be able to help you with that, but it's going to cost you for an appraiser. You can also look online to see for yourself what has sold recently. Websites like Redfin, Zillow, realtor.com, these are places where you can go and find properties that are comparable to yours that have sold recently and kind of get the opinion without talking to a real estate agent or appraiser. But using the people who are experts in their craft are going to help you more than not. Guys, I hope I have given you some information to live off of to help you in selling your house and pricing your house right. If you have any questions, feel free to write down below. For those that are watching on Hive and 3Speak, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me. And for you on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.